evening. Welcome on in Thursday night stream day 3 of the Krobus challenge. The last day of the last stream of the Krobus challenge for a few weeks. Because next week I am wanting to revisit the seeded perfection route, make sure I have that in my head. The following week I'm not streaming, and the week after that is the big seeded perfection run. I have now put a message in the announcements channel in the Discord about the seeded perfection stream, and I've also updated my schedule here on Twitch to add in those 3 streams on that day, which will convert it to your local time zone. Welcome in, everyone. I'm about to sneeze. It's there, and it's not letting go. Either way, it's just let me sneeze. Come on, nose, let me sneeze. How's everybody? What's new since Tuesday? Not a lot? Cool. Welcome on in, Silthrian. Congratulations on getting that 473. Welcome on in, 2-year-old and Berry. And Vicky and Nightbot saying I've got 0% of a brain cell. Welcome in, Opal. Welcome in, Senioron. Welcome in, Garcias. Did I say welcome in, 2-year-old adult? Have another welcome. Be greedy. Take another one. I'm almost ready to release the Mythbusters video. It's coming in at about 1 hour and 14 minutes. I could potentially cut it in 2, but I'm lazy. Just release it this one. And then what's the next one after that? After that one, I kind of want to try to get the day 1, well, 60 items in the first day done. Get that released and then use that to drive people to watch this Krobus challenge. I don't know how long it'll take to do that one though. There's a lot of footage. There's a lot of footage. Long videos are good to put on in the background, aren't they? I've been watching it through. At the moment, I'm adding music to it. I'm about 45 minutes through with adding music, and I'm watching it, and when I need to, I'm choosing the music and putting it in, and then I'm playing it through because I'm both adding music and listening back to it to see if there's anything else that needs to be cut. And I'm paying too much attention to the video that I don't notice that the background music has stopped, and that I've got to go back to find out where the last song finished in order to choose the next one. So I'm getting too engaged with this own video that I've been editing for a while, which is a good sign. Hopefully it does well. Fall asleep to Blade's videos more than like to admit to. One of the best comments I've had on a video was pretty much, don't take this the wrong way, but I fall asleep to your videos every night. Or something to that effect. You put me to sleep. Wouldn't cutting in half mean double the ad revenue? Not necessarily. It doesn't necessarily double the ad revenue. The ad revenue I get is based on the number of ads that play. And a doubled length video technically plays double the amount of ads. It would be extra views for the channel. But as far as watch time goes, it would be about the same. It's the calming voice. I wonder if I should seriously look into what I can do around audiobooks. What do I need to do in order to do a Dr. Seuss collection? What hoops do I need to jump through? You never seem to get mid-roll ads. Do you have YouTube Red? Because that may remove it for you. YouTube still gives the creators what would have been the ad revenue for any ads that are skipped via YouTube Red, which is quite cool. It's not just a product that benefits YouTube, they pass that on. Alright, tonight I was supposed to rerun my seed search, but I never did. Because we're using dynamic seeds, we are changing the seed each day, and today my seed requirements is that I need a billboard quest for Demetrius, I need a fairy tonight, and I am doing a lot of geode farming. So I want a spot that has a geode on the geode, and I want to be greedy and also get a coal and a piece of either copper or iron ore. Will help with the mining XP to get that up to level 5. Still a lot I need to do to get to level 5 mining XP, but we'll see how that goes. So one thing that was weird, when I go to the predictor and I upload my save to look for the non-NPCs, Krobus is removed from the list, so we can just remove Krobus. Demetrius is here as met 4th. But Demetrius was not met 4th, Demetrius was met 3rd. So what is going on then? What is in the save file? Has the save file order gone weird? So here's the save. I'm going to do a search for Demetrius. Huh. Did I not skip Clint in time? Why is Clint met? Why is he met at all? I watched the cutscene. I didn't skip the cutscene, I watched it. That's not from opening the geodes. I watched the cutscene. So we're going to see how well my computer handles streaming and finding a seed. Because one of the things I've been doing for this is porting my prediction into C#. C# is a lot faster. I knew it was faster than Python, but I did not realize just how much faster it is for the stuff, because it gets compiled before it gets run. It's not interpreted. And I have been... all the results I have currently, it's never going to give me a quest for Demetrius, because right now Demetrius slot, I've met 5 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I met 5 people. Krobus doesn't take up any slot for the billboard, so for the purposes of the billboard I've met 4 people. Demetrius is in slot 4. And I can't meet Willie before I get to town. So Demetrius is in slot 4, which means that his slot is above 0.75. So I was looking for results between 0.6 and 0.75, but I need to look for results above 0.75. Restart day 1 just to be safe. I was also assuming that I'd met Willie. If I had met Willie, then there's a chance that some of my results were not. So I could either redo yesterday and skip the Clint. It wouldn't be too bad to reset yesterday. But the other option is that we adjust this. So that is greater than or equal to 0.75, and we blast this first bit here. That's still the same, still got to 25. That's still the same. That is still the same. Yeah, and I no longer care about geodes. So let's see how the stream suffers here. Congratulations, Mixie. You got all the achievements. Well done. Restart day 1. If I was to redo day 2, then I have a chance of getting better daily luck for day 3. And I would get Clint met and I'd get Willie met and out of the way. Which means I can use his current seeds. But I'm going to play on this and let's see how the stream suffers. I'm going to bring up my dashboard. Let's see how the battery goes. Let's see how this goes. You ready? Here we go. Come on, computer. You can do this. You can survive. The overall search. How about I adjust it so that it will actually do the search that I want it to do. Come on, let's go, computer. Do your search. Use up all the processing. How many frames have we dropped? Nothing yet. Here we go. Health still looks good. It's running. I'm not dropping frames. I dance side to side. Am I jittery? Great time for a story there, Spy McFly. I'll do that once we get the day going. There's going to be some geode farming, so we'll wait till I get to the geode farming. Remind me when we get there. I had trouble in getting to Solar Slew, but thanks for redeeming that. Okay, it does take a while to get through all of these seeds, so at the moment I'm going to pause it and we're going to see what our result for this is like. How far through have we gotten so far? Just got to wait for the debug to prevent an unsafe abort while available in function. All threads were allowed to run. This may change the state of the process. Any breakpoint may be skipped. Okay, that's fine. We'll just run that again. What is... There we go. 2 results so far, so it's gone through about 80 million. We've got 2 results there so far. Dang it. I can't use those. Well, I probably could, but... I now know 3 recipes. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Let's go again. Okay, so we'll let that go for a minute. And then we will find our next seed. So what are we doing in the game for today? We're still hammering the trees. We'll be chopping, getting all the shakers and chopping down all the double C trees. Planting as many of those as we can, hoping that they will grow for me. I need to go talk to Krobus. I want to swing by the beach to pick up the fishing rod, because we are also step counting today. Because I want sunny weather on the 5th, and I want a gift from Demetrius that we're going to force to be a Nautilus shell. Has this program started? I'm not getting my diagnostics tools. Everyone's still here, right? Okay, we have some results. Okay. Let's check the result. 78978 Go to the billboard for that. Why is that double? Move Krobus. Clint. Why Clint? Why Clint? 260169111. You know why? Because this is around the wrong way. Wait a minute. Is this around the wrong way? Are my seeds good? Wait. No, that's still for Clint. If the random result is less than 0.75, then return. Dang. Why? That's weird. Check seeds. That's why I was getting the double hits, because both of them were wrong. Yeah, I was a little bit confused there. That's all right. I might actually be able to reinstate that. Night event. What does that use for? Really? You're not going to load? Night events. That the seed is divided by 2. Cool. The mines check stone is divided by 2. Yes. Nice event that, and then the item that's not divided by 2, so no, I can't do that. Thank you for the 10 bits, Terrapin. Okay, once more into the abyss. Yeah, so requirements today, we go talk to Krobus, we go pick up the fishing rod. We are doing a step minute today. So we're going to count our steps until we get to the fishing rod, and then we're going to use the fishing rod shuffle to move at full speed and not take any steps at all. So if we go straight to the beach, get the fishing rod shuffle to the sewers, talk to Krobus, run to town, pick up the billboard quest, run to the beach, fishing rod shuffle to Krobus, talk to Krobus. I need to wait till Demetrius is accessible, so then we'll go via the forest, chopping the double trees on the way back up to the farm. Head up to Demetrius, talk to Demetrius, give Demetrius the 2 quests, so the Joja Cola and whatever we choose today. And then into the mines, because we need a lot of money, so we're going to Geode Farm. We are back to Ding City. Skip cutscene, it has steps. Yes, thank you for reminding me on that. I do know how many cutscenes are in there. I've got it in a short. But no, yes, correct. Skip the cutscene. How is our program looking? If we come down here and go into there, 230 million. Nothing. No hits. Okay, continue. I didn't expect the stream to actually hold up this well. Yeah, lots of ding, lots of geodes, lots of XP hopefully. Still after the purple gem nodes, but just for the XP this time. Don't care about the contents at all. We still have to out of bounds into the mines because the mines still aren't open. Thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you for the bits, Sweet Cat and Larian. I need to change it. I don't have the console outputting the results as it gets them. Come on, give me a result. I want to start looking at a seed. No, still nothing. Let's make sure, actually, that we have this working properly. So this seed here should have a Demetrius quest on the 3rd. Yes, cool. So we've got that right. And then what we're looking at here, get that to continue, is check the stone in the 3 good spots around the elevator. And if it has... I'm doing the wrong thing again. Hello? Good night.
Oh yeah, Dirt Rally 2.0 download.
Yep,
it's
cool.
Really good.
Okay, cool. Good night.
Good night.
Do I have the wrong thing here? Come on, Blade, do the right search. Count. This is a geologist search. I'm doing a geologist search. Why am I doing a geologist search? I don't have geologist. Count number of geodes, count number of omni geodes. No. That's why I do this off stream. Actually, no, it's this one I want. If there are 4 items on the spot, then print it out. Because I want a geode, omni geode, coal, and ore. Once again, we restart. What do we do in the meantime? Do we do? I had trouble getting into Solar Salute. That wasn't pocket knife, by the way. We've got friends staying tonight. Do a Minecraft speedrun. Speaking of Minecraft, tomorrow at midday. So in 15.5 hours. Another stream, Minecraft Lockout. We have, I think we've got 6 people in. So there's myself, there's Algo, there's King, there's Wild Refrain, there is Jess, the Valiant Sun, and Zara. Good night to the knife adjacent child. Yep. I haven't told Pocket Knife yet about the reward that chat can redeem during a charity stream, which lets him shoot me with his Nerf darts. He's gonna love that. He doesn't know about it yet. But it's quite a good video. It is embarrassing for us. 6 of us couldn't beat him. We're hoping to challenge him again at some point, because we have been practicing. Like, my skill in Minecraft is a lot better than what it was at that time. I've actually completed the speedrun now. Yes, it is over an hour, but I have completed one. And we didn't have any focus. So we did have focus, we were splitting up tasks, but we didn't have enough focus. And what was funny in that? So at the beginning of that lockout, so yeah, it started, a few of us went different directions. Matthew McCliskey, he decided that he was just going to hound Small Ant and just keep him on his toes. And I think Matthew found a shipwreck on the way and he raided the food chest. And Matthew had 8 wheat and a lily of the valley on him at the time. And he went engaged Small Ant. We have no PvP practice. We still have no PvP practice. And if we do another challenge, we're going to try to do a PvP bootcamp. But started to attack Small Ant. Small Ant killed him. Got his 8 wheat in his lily of the valley, which was perfect for goals. You need 8 wheat for mud bricks, for the mud brick wall, and Lily of the Valley gives you poison when you make it into a suspicious stew. Both of those were goals. So Matthew came and delivered exactly what Small Ant needed for 2 goals. Yeah, I do have the story in mind, which I may just do while we are doing this search. Oh, where am I looking here? Any hits so far? Come on. No hits so far, really? It's a quarter of the way through and there are no hits. Should have been at least 1 hit so far. Double check our code. Okay, yep, that fails, that fails. It's mainly this one here. For results to count, it can never be greater than 4. It can never be greater than. Of course, the time when greater than or equal to 4. It normally doesn't take me this long to get my search right. Ooh, thank you. Yum. We're searching for a day 3 seed. I watched the Clint cutscene and met Clint yesterday, and I did not realize that. So the seeds that I have for day 3 for the Demetrius quest are wrong. We want a Demetrius quest because we need the friendship with Demetrius to get the Nautilus shell for the bulletin board. Why is it sitting at 5 minutes? Why did that not? Start over, please. Okay, while waiting for this, let's do the Solar Salute. Trouble in getting to Solar Salute. How early do I plan on moving Krobus in? If everything goes super well, summer 4. Otherwise, summer 6. And by super well, I mean level 10 foraging by the 11th. Like getting level 10 foraging on the 11th. I don't think I'm getting level 10 foraging on the 11th. Because level 10 foraging gives me bossness to give me iridium quality horseradishes to give iridium quality love gifts to Krobus. Alright, I had trouble in getting to Solar Salute. We'll go through that story while we're waiting for this seed to run. Actually, let me just have a quick look to see do we have any hits yet. Excuse me. No, none yet. Continue. I was once happy and carefree and young, and I lived in a place called the Valley of Vung, where nothing, not anything, ever went wrong. Until, well, one day I was walking along, and I guess I got careless. I guess I got gawking at daisies and not looking where I was walking. And that's when it happened. Sock, what a shock. I stubbed my big toe on a very hard rock, and I flew through the air and I went for a sail, and I sprained the main bone in the tip of my tail. Now, I never ever had trouble before, so I said to myself, I don't want any more. If I look up for rocks with my eyes straight ahead, I will keep out of trouble forever, I said. I think there's another line there, I can't remember what it was. Well, looking for rocks, well, it just didn't work. And that from behind, I was looking for rocks with my eyes straight ahead. No, that's wrong. I really need a crash course. I just need a day where I just read through all these books again. It just didn't work. No, I'm mixing up a line there. Looking for rocks, but it just didn't work. When up from the back came a very hard jerk. A very fresh green-headed Quilligan quail stepped up from the back and went after my tail. So I learned there was troubles of more than one kind. Some come from ahead and some come from behind. So I said to myself, now I'll just have to start to be twice as careful and be twice as smart. I'll look out for trouble in the front and back sections by aiming my eyeballs in different directions. I found this to be quite a difficult stunt, but now I was safe both behind and in front. Then new troubles came from above and below, a scritch at my neck and a scrinkle at my toe. The rocks and the quail, the scrinks and the scrinkle had so many troubles I just couldn't think. Well, there I was, all surrounded by trouble, when a chip rumbled up on a one-wheeler wobble. Young fellow, he said, what has happened to you has happened to me and to other folks too. So I tell you what I've decided to do. I'm off to the city of Solasaloo on the banks of the beautiful River Wahoo, where they never have troubles, at least very few. It's not very far and my camel is strong. He'll get us there fast, so hop on, come along. Kazoo, thank you for the sub. Welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your rare seed, your ad free viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for the support. And for being able to skip the ad and listen to the story instead. Look through the spots, check stone. I don't have a ladder, I don't have geologist. So we want the fairy, want the item, want the fairy. Yeah, there's a few things here, it just isn't. It just isn't getting there, is it? Shouldn't take too long to get there. Why are you never getting there? Really? Really? It's stopping at the ferry. Emilia, welcome in to the Blade Brigade. Thank you for subscribing for 3 months in advance. Enjoy your golden emotes, your rare seed, your ad viewing, your ability to submit to the crypto crossword. Thank you for the advanced subs. Okay, so we can get down to here easily enough. The first use of the random, which is just seed +3, we come into here for the get event. The game's head over 2. There must be a function in here that doesn't give me the fairy and I can't get the fairy and the quest. Weebcat, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for the hype train. Because there should be... I should have had at least one hit so far before going into the spots here. That's what the issue is. With the result that I need there, it doesn't give me a quest and a fairy. Overall, thank you for the 100 bits. So, options. I need a gift from Demetrius by the 7th. 7th is the last day that I can get one from him. Options. I redo day 2. We know what we need to do on day 2. We've got the seed, we've got the route. We redo day 2, we skip meeting Clint, and we meet Willie. That's going to put Demetrius in the right slot for getting getting what we need. Thank you for another 100 bits, Weebcat. So redo day 2, do everything we need there. We'll get the fishing rod as well, which means right from the beginning of day 3 we can be skipping steps. Terrapin, thank you for the 100 bits. The other option is that we skip out on the quest today. and it means that I have another seed requirement on either the 4th or the 6th for getting the last quest that I need. I don't want to do that. I'm thinking we go back to day 2. We redo day 2. Witch Punk, thank you for the 100 bits. Weavecat, thank you for another 100 bits. Running out of bits. Thank you for upgrading that hype train. Yeah, this search isn't working. Redo day 2 will be best. Skip Clint. Still going to talk to Gunther because he's not a NPC that you get friendship with. Gives us the fishing rod on day 3. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, we were in the middle of a Solar Salou redemption as well. The chat in the one where the bubble had just come up. So there is the seed that we are going on for day 2. We load that up. And this one here. We can just reload this one. So here's our day 3 that we are skipping. And we're going down there. Thank you for another 100 bits, Terrapin, and thank you for another 50 bits, Weebcat. Right, here we go. I jumped up behind him, then all through that day the wobble wubbed on in a wobblesome way. The road got more bumpy, more rocky, more tricky. By midnight, I tell you, my stomach felt icky. So I said, Mister, just when do we get to that wonderful place? Are we almost there yet? Young fellow, he told me, don't get in a stew. By morning we'll come into Solar Salou, and you have no more troubles. I promise, I do. Vicky is hyped and wanting to upgrade the hype train, so she steps over to the gift sub cannon and just shoots it above the head of the community. It goes whew. Lands on the head of Muesli. Muesli, congratulations, getting hit with that gift sub. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your reseed, your ad preview, and your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for updating the title as well, Vicky. Now, before we start this day, had we checked future days for that one? I've got a gold horseradish. If I keep that horseradish available, so I believe all of my seeds effectively, well, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, gonna give me a gold horseradish there. And the first time I did this day, I picked up that horseradish. I'm not going to this time. I will pick up that one. But we'll leave this one for the third, and we'll pick it up on the third. Cool. Alright, let's redo this day. So we're going to run down to, we're going to leave, we're going to skip Clint's cutscene, we're going to get the rusty key from Gunther, we're going to run down to talk to Krobus. We need to fill in time until Robin opens, because I need to make a couple of cabins, and I need to get my tools up to the mountain. So we're going to buy some time till Robin opens and yeah, do stuff from there. I don't need to count steps today, so we just run out, skip that cutscene, but we can watch this one. Good morning, Mr. Blade. I'll get back to the story soon. Good morning, Mr. Blade. I hope it's not too early. Well, I just wanted to stop by and thank you in person for all the wonderful artifacts and minerals that you've discovered. You've done so much for one person in one day. In fact, I've just received a letter from the Office of the Regional Secretary of Artifacts I'm being honoured with the coveted Golden Shovel Award for my significant contributions to the field. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you. Well, I should let you get back to your work. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a gift for you. It's an old key that's been sealed in the museum vault for at least 100 years. It's a little rusty, but still beautiful. I got the rusty key! It's been added to my wallet. So now this time, Robin Lewis, we don't have Clint meet. So dumb. Another thing that we're going to do this time, check the mail. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. I've already got a size 24 backpack. What? What's that command? Oh, Grand Grumbo. Which VOD is it that got all the artifacts? Last Tuesday, so 9 days ago. I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurer's spirit, that much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my Adventures Guild. Be careful, Marlin. Day 2 Adventures Guild, anyone? Me sell hats. Okay, Poke. Come to old house, Poke. Bring coins. Hat mouse. Cookies. How you doing, sweetie? I've missed you so much since you left. I hope the farming life is everything you hope for. Love, Mom. I sent your favourite cookies. That's a little bit annoying. That's going to take up an inventory slot. I can throw those on the ground and come back to them later. Hello there, just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you, Willie. Alright, That's what I didn't have last time. I can get the fishing rod today. Earliest galaxy weapon would be day 6, yes. Previous stream, we talked about what the earliest star drop would be. So with or without Krobus, or with or without Out of Bounds, we're thinking the Krobus one. Mines, floor 100. You can do that on day 1. Right, so what are we doing here? We're ditching the cookies. You know what I could do? I could store the cookies there. I could do it, you know. Or just throw it on the ground. Okay, I've only got a hoe for getting around. So I'm going to go this way. What shakers do we have? I need to upload my save. Okay, there's one shaker on the way. It is that one. Animation cancelling. Let's turn that on. We're almost an hour into the stream and it's the first tool swing I've had. Alright, there is one seed. I'll take that out with me. Go over this way, down and out. I am picking that one up. No, I'll leave that one there. That can. I don't need to pick that up just yet. I'm gonna leave both the horseradishes in the forest. Potentially get those gold on future days. Alright, head on down forest. Need to get back to the Solar Slough as well. That one there is a shaker. Movers and the shakers. Let's get these planted as well. Yeah, why not? There and there. Shaker down there as well. I will be back down here later. Pick those up. So unlocked. Krobus! Hello, Maxi Pro. Alright, thanks for enabling that cryptic. A human visitor? This is most unusual. I'm Krobus, merchant of rare and exotic goods. I am too sensitive to sunlight to go out on most days. The conditions in here are perfect. Care to buy anything? Could buy an Omni Geode. Alright, he is now met. I'm not going to go over to the left this time. Any other shakers I can get later when I'm back in here with an axe. I'll be around here chopping all the double ones. But I have some time in the morning before I want to go into the mine, before I can go into the mines. So that's what we are doing here. Okay, we're going to come up this way. Now, where were we in Solosalu? We're getting impatient and wanting to get there. Asking, when do we get to that wonderful place? Are we almost there yet? I should not have chopped that tree. We're told that by morning we will come into Solosalu. So don't worry, don't stew. But when dawn finally came and the darkness got light, that wonderful city was nowhere in sight. Instead of the city, we ran into trouble. Our camel got sick and he started to bubble. So there we were in a dreadful position. Our camel now needed a camel physician. Now, doctors for camels are not often seen, especially on mountains. They're far, far between. But we pulled that old wobble and set out to find some doctor while pulling our camel behind. I pulled, and pulled, and the next thing I knew, I was pulling the camel and wobble chap too. Now really, I said, this is rather unfair. But the chap said, don't you stew, I'm doing my share. This is called teamwork. I finish the brains, you finish the muscles, the aches and the pains. I'll choose the best roads, tell you just where to go, and we'll find a good doctor more quickly, you know. So he sat there and worked with his brain and his tongue, and he bossed me about just because I was young. He told me go left and he told me go right. And that's what he told me all day and all night. Okay, we want a stone cabin, which we will place. I'll place that one there, and then the other one goes there. Yep. So this one goes down as far as we can. There and there. Yep, perfect. So we place that cabin there. We pause, we open to local co-op. We join everyone. Welcome to the stream, Farmer Q. His favourite thing is Q. Okay. Now joins. Fix that up. Everyone, say goodbye to Farmer Q. And then we go back into here. We demolish that building. Boom. Goodbye, Farmer Q. We now have a chest. I will build another cabin. This one goes here. Boom. We open to co-op again. Alright everyone, welcome to the stream, Farmer Q2. Favorite thing is Q. Rest in peace. Now Q2 is going to come out. Pick up the parsnip seeds. Pick up the chest. And head on up. I left all my tools except for my hoe in the mines, and I need a scythe or a sword to be able to get back. So this is all about getting these tools down here and into blades, hot little hands. Goodbye, Q2. All right. We are back and we have a chest. I'll take the chest with me. I think I can take the chest with me. Yeah, I can take the chest with me. I now have a axe. And 2 hoes. But the most important thing I have here is this scythe. I am... So we're eating a spicy eel? Yeah, I think it's worth eating a spicy eel. Gonna get some extra move speed going. Here's the reason for all the shenanigans. To be able, all of that to be able to get past that loading zone. Because it's day 2, the mines aren't open yet. Voila. Other side of the mines. Back to our sweet, sweet stuff. Here's the tools that we left behind. Alright. Let's put everything away and then work out what we want to take down with me. Because we are doing some things in the mines. And the things we are doing is geode farming. Ding City. I want 28 geodes, which is 14 stones. And the stones that I am after today are... sitting there. Welcome back to Ding City, everyone. I think 100 did it for me. Yep. I need to zoom in a bit more so that I can see if there's a stone sitting here. But we are back to Ding City. Ah! We are after more geodes and mining XP. Alright, where were we up to in the story? Just been bossed about with the camel, pulling the camel. Next morning we located Dr. Sam Snell, who knew about tonsils and camels as well. Our camel, he said, had a bad case of leaks and should lie flat in bed for at least 20 weeks. I'm breaking that for the XP. I was tired. How I wanted to crawl in that bed. But the wobble chap sent me away and he said, your troubles are practically all at an end. Just go down the road and around the next bend and you'll come to the Happy Way bus route, my friend. The Happy Way bus leaves at 4:42 and will take you directly to Solar Salou. On the banks of the beautiful River Wahoo, where they never have troubles, at least very few. Well, the bus stop was there, and that part was just fine. But taped on a stick was a very small sign saying, "Notice to passengers using our line." I'm sorry to say that our driver Butch Myers ran over 4 nails and has punctured all tyres, so until further notice the 442 cannot possibly take you to Solar Salou. But I wish you a most pleasant journey by feet. Signed, Bus Line President Horace P. Sweet. So I went on by feet thanks to Horace P. Sweet, and that Horace P. Sweet almost ruined my feet. 100 miles later, my feet were so sore. Then, wouldn't you know it, it started to pour. I was drenched to the skin when a chap in a slicker splashed up and he yelled, "It's the midwinter jicker!" The midwinter jicker came earlier this year. It's not going to get very pleasant round here. Any fool, get out! So I packed up my things and I'm off to my granddaddy's out in Palm Springs. "Take cover," he yelled. "Use my house if you wish." And the chap in the slicker splashed off like a fish. I ran in the house and I fell in a heap. I needed my rest, but I just couldn't sleep. I thought there was a gem node there. Did you ever sleep when your feet were like ice, with a family of owls and a family of mice? I listened all night to the growls and the yowls. Dang it. To the growls and the yowls of the chattering teeth of those mice and those owls, while the midwinter jicker howled horrible howls. I tossed and I flipped and I flopped and I flipped. It was 12:15, 2, when I finally slept. I dreamed I was sleeping on billowing billows, on soft satin marshmallow, of soft silk and satin marshmallow stuffed pillows. I dreamed I was sleeping in Solasaloo on the banks of the beautiful river Wahoo, where they never have troubles, at least very few. Then I woke up and it just wasn't true. I was crashing downhill in a flubberless flood, with suds in my eyes and my mouth full of mud, and my nose full of water, my ears full of shrieks of the owls flying off with the mice on their beaks. And I said to myself, "Now I really don't see why troubles like this have to happen to me." I floated 12 days without toothpaste or soap. I practically almost had given up hope, when someone up high shouted, "Here, catch the rope!" And I knew that my troubles were all at an end. I climbed up the rope calling, "Thank you, my friend." I got to the top, but it wasn't a friend, and I saw that my troubles were not at an end. "A big man on a horse get me out of my wits," he bellowed. "I am General Genghis Khan Schmitz. There's a war going on, and it's time that you knew every lad in this land has his duty to do. We're marching to battle. We need you, my boy. We're about to attack. We're about to destroy the perilous Pooza of Pooplemoose Pass. So get into line, lad. You're a private, first class." He gave me a shooter and only one bean, which is not very much if you see what I mean. Then he yelled, "Get that Pooza! Attack without fear! The glorious moment of victory is near!" And the glorious general led the advance with a glorious swish of a sword in his lance, with the glorious clank of his tin-plated parts. I got round the corner and I found that, alas, there was more than one Pooza of Pooplemoose Pass. And Genghis Khan Schmitz shouted out to his men, "This happens in war every now and again. Sometimes you are winners, sometimes you are losers. We never can win against so many Poozas. So I suggest this time to retreat." And the army ran off on its tin-plated feet. There I was, with more Poozas than I'd ever seen. There I was, with my shooter and only one bean. There I was, and I thought, will I ever get through the wonderful city of Solasaloo, where they never have troubles, at least very few? I had terrible trouble in staying alive. Then I saw an old pipe labelled Vent Number 5. I didn't have time to find out what that meant, but the vent had a hole, and the hole's where I went. That vent where I went was sort of a funnel, that led down into a frightful black tunnel. The traffic down there was a mess, I must say, with billions of birds going all the wrong way. They bumped me with bikes and they banged me with dishes. I ran into ladders, beds, bottles and fishes. I skidded on garbage. I fell on a horn. Troubles. I wished I had never been born. I was down there 3 days in that bird-filled up place. At least 8,000 times I fell smack on my face. I injured 3 fingers, both thumbs and both lips. My shin bone, my backbone, my wishbone and hips. What's more, I was starved. I had nothing to eat. And damp was it damp. I grew moss on my feet. Then, just when I thought I could stand it no more, by chance I discovered a tiny trapdoor. I popped my head out. The great sky was sky blue. And I knew, from the flowers, I'd finally come through to the banks of the beautiful River Wahoo. Couldn't be far now from Solasaloo. There it was, with its towers glistening in the air. I'd made it. I'd done it. At last, I was there. And I knew that I'd left all my troubles behind when a chap at a doorway that shivered and shined waved me a wave that was friendly and kind. "Welcome," he said as he gave me his hand. "Welcome, my son, to this glorious land. Welcome to sweet, sunny Solasaloo, where we never have troubles, at least very few. As a matter of fact, we only have one. Imagine just one little trouble, my son. And this one little trouble, as you will now see, is this one little trouble I have with this key. There's only one door onto Solasaloo, and we have a key-slapping slippard we do. This troublesome slippard moved into my door 2 weeks ago Tuesday at 3:45. Since then, I can't open this door anymore. I can't kill the slippard, it's very bad luck to kill any slippard, and that's why we're stuck. And why no one gets in, and the town's gone to pot. It's a terrible state of affairs, is it not? And so, said the doorman of Solasaloo, I'll tell you what I've decided to do. I'm leaving, he said, leaving Solasaloo on the banks of the beautiful River Wahoo, and I'm off to the city of Boolaboo Ball, on the banks of the beautiful River Woo Wall, where they never have troubles, no troubles at all. Come on along with me, he said as he ran, and you'll never have any more troubles, young man. I'll have no more troubles, that's what the chap said. So I started to go, but I didn't. Instead, I did some quick thinking inside of my head. And I started back home to the Valley of Vang. I know I'll have troubles, I'll maybe get stung. I'll always have troubles, I'll maybe get bit by that green-headed quail in the place where I sit. But I've bought a big bat. I'm all ready, you see. Now my troubles are going to have troubles with me. Alright, I've got all the gears that I want. We are now going to start. We're going to take a break from Ding City. And we're going to have Ladder City. So right now I'm respawning for rocks there. That's going to give me copper and 5 mining XP. Yeah, that final line is awesome. I'm going to have another chunk of chocolate. can keep my mouse in one place. How many countries have Whitakers? I want mining level 5 sometime soon. Unfortunately, with the geode farming, finding geodes and rocks gives you luck XP. Luck XP is not even saved. So what I'm doing right now is resetting for a copper spot, and this copper spot gives 5 XP. Whenever you get coal or ore from a rock, from a standard rock, you get 5 XP from it. And the copper is also going to be useful for making some furnaces. Whitakers is exported to Australia, Canada, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, China, Hong Kong, South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, India, Thailand, the Middle East, and many Pacific Islands. Nice. Oi, who hacked my Twitch account? I never modded. Hey? I'm glad you at least kept something in the name that's recognizable, Nick. Changing that to something completely different than what it was before, like Ghost Apologist. He changed the name shortly after. Oops. Shortly changed the name shortly after they started watching the stream. Ghost was very upfront about the changes. Nick doing a name change, much like I do a lot of my announcements. I just don't tell anyone and wait for people to notice. If I'm going to change my name to put the underscore at the end, I probably should do that reasonably soon. Kitsnick. I like that. Kitsnick. Oops, that was slow. Oh, stop burping. Seriously, stop it. In the Discord, we have started sharing pictures of what a Gordon plushie could look like or be inspired from. I'm going to be emailing Fourth Wall shortly, imminently, with the kind of things that I want the plushie to have, and then find out what kind of information they need from me. I am going to need 5 coal. Let's go do the 5 coal spots. Where was the 5 coal spot? Not 5 coal. The elevator floor coal spot. Floor 5. Let's go do that. Yeah, I've got enough stone for my purposes as well. It is that spot there that I'm after. Ding City is temporarily back. Yeah, it does look like Postman Pat's one. That's the right spot, but it's the wrong rock. That's right. Stone nodes also give me coal. There's a stone node there, it would give me coal. I was completely surrounded by rocks then. Didn't even notice. I'm not going to see that one there though. That there. No, there. If there was a stone node there, then I'd get it. By stone node, I mean this grey one. Seriously, can I not get a rock to spawn where I need it? There was a very cute plushie concept shared. That's my papa. We'll do that 4 more times. Which was a cat curled up. I got the grey rock there, but I can't see if it's there. Which seems like it would work, but it's not the kind of thing I have envisioned for the Gordon plushie. Because I want the Gordon plushie to be the head sleeping on the paws and the paws able to go over your arm. So it'd be like if I was sitting here. Was there? I haven't missed a Gordon redeem, have I? No, chat would have yelled at me. No, I was thinking of the Dr. Seuss one that I did. Chat would not let me ignore that. Thank you, Chapman. Just waiting for that. Right, we're talking about Gordon. Let's get him in here. Double chair. I don't need to talk to Gordon. You just need to sit here and enjoy these pets. Got a bit of a pair going. Pair in the direction of that microphone there. Anonymous gifter has... Who had it last? Vicky had the gift sub cannon last. Yep. And Anonymous just sneaks up behind, wearing an invisibility cloak. He just swipes it out of the hand and flicks out the laser sights and shoots a Delzy Maison in the back of the head. Delzy, congratulations on getting hit with that. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your Gordon emotes, your rear siege, your ad fee viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Anonymous, thank you for that gift. Alright, Gordon. Are you going to settle? I might have to go see what's up with this boy. Life has been down there though. Because my vision for the plushie is to emulate this. You're going to put your paws here. I'm just gonna message Knife Wife, see what's up. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's some crying going on. There we go. I want to emulate this. I want to emulate the paws and the face. The face in that smile. All right, where were we? 4, 5. Okay, that is all the coal that I need. So now we'll go back to resetting floor 1 for that. Keep the cursor there, I can. Okay, I have 1 furnace worth of copper. I have 10 copper available for me. What's up? Not going to sleep. I've got 10 copper ore available to me in the geodes that I'm opening. I actually have 55 copper available. So in the first 20 geodes, I'm getting 45 copper. Then within the next 8, I get another 10 copper. So I need 25 for the axe upgrade. 20 for 1 furnace. But by getting another 30 ore this way, and I can have 3 furnaces going. This is going to be done in Clint's shop. So I'm going to waste a little bit of time doing it. It'll get it there. None of those give me coal. I've got all the coal I need. Could have made a bomb. Only would have given me 12 XP. Have not had a purple gem node spawn. How you going, Gordon? Are you wanting to go? No, you don't have to go. You can stay. Yeah, my hand's still there. You are more than welcome to settle back down. I don't care about steps today. I'm not counting them today. Oh yeah. It probably would have been the trash can. They use the same thud. That's why if you turn the footstep up, if you turn everything down except for the footstep volume, you still hear it when you go across the garbage can. It's like a woody thud. It depends on what you're walking on as to what the footstep sounds like. Bad dream. That's why Pocket Knife is upset. He had a bad dream. Gordon's in the bathroom. Hey! Diamond! Diamond. I'm going for this purple rock for XP. I'm happy with anything. A diamond would be awesome though. Still 16 XP. One of the worst ones I can get, but it's still 60 XP. Sneezes back. Oops. Okay, that is all the copper that I am after. I have about half an hour before I need to run away. So I'll just keep doing this for XP. How's this cryptic going? I haven't looked at any of the clues yet. Storekeeper's standard is to stand by Elliot. Elliot's going to be a name, isn't it? It's a famous Elliot. That spelling of Elliot, 1 L, E-L-I-O-T. Couldn't be an anagram. Storekeeper. Like a manager. Proprietor. Standard. It's a standard. Yeah, might be a skip one. Yep, that's not a misspelling either. The Tuileries gift shop. Thumb needle case. Seems like it's a visual one. Or a hidden one. Like Leaker. This is the second time I played through this day. Which I should head down now. It means I can go to the beach. Actually, that'll be a good... Yeah, I'm going to head down to... Let's get another 4. I'll get another 4 of these rocks. I'll head down to Clint's. I will get the geodes open. I will get the copper going. I will head to the beach. I'll get the fishing rod and then I'll get back up to Clint's before he closes. The Tuileries are running parallel to Rue de Rivoli in the Seine River. This is the oldest and biggest Parisian garden, which has now been declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Well, that clears everything up. Yeah, that's the face. That's the pose that I want. Take a screenshot of that.
Can you turn this open, please?
Sorry, Gordon. I've got a upset boy I need to go and see what's up with. Be right back.
That would be live and we want it to be.
Managed to sneak Gordon out again. Not sure what was up, but he's calmed down now. Okay, we were after just a few more copper rocks and then we're out of here. Yeah, I put Gordon on the bed. The comfort pocket knife. The kids love Gordon as well. I was able to sneak out with him again. Thank you for the follow. Okay, how are we going with the cryptic? Work with that fellow about to show longing. Or... whim. Work W with that fellow him. Show longing. Whim. Yeah, that works. Okay, let's go do some running over to Clint. Take that to sell. Maybe we should have thrown those in the ground. We want that. Want those. I'm going to chug the spring onions. Oi, where you going? Fine. Better open the door for him. Gordon's gone. We'll be okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, what are we taking? Definitely make sure that we take a rusty sword. We're going to take both axes, one to upgrade. We're going to take a hoe with us. Leave the other one behind. We want the forage. We want the coffee and the spicy eel. We want the salads. Do we want a watering can? It's raining tomorrow. Am I planting anything today? I don't think I am. So we can leave the watering can. Probably means we can take all those with us. Alright, there's the inventory. Energize, made with real lightning. I need to go and get the water for that. I don't have a water cup set up for that. I'll be right back again. Alright, what flavour did we want? You want strawberry? How about raw berry? made with lightning. Real lightning! We've used up all the sachets, so it's just the tubs, which is strawberry mango and pink lemonade. Keep me energized for the last hour of stream. Yeah, if you want your own rogue, use your code ROGUEBLADE. You'll have so much energy, Mother Nature will be like, slow down. And be like, frick you, and kick her in the face with your energy legs. At some point, we're going to have that whole thing memorized. So I've got a tub, I've got my energy powder, put it into my energy shaker. Put the energy lid back on the energy tub. Need a command that links to the Power Thirst ad. Link that to the shaker. Babies, you'll have so many babies. 400 babies. So now, after the shaker, here's our raw berry mango. I've got so much energy. Yeah, honk. Into the cup. Honk. All right, now race on down. Okay, it's just the coffee I need to use now. Chug, chug, chug. And out we go. Oops. Where am I? I went down way too far. There I am. Had to avoid that loading zone. Okay, we put our chair there and we're good to go. Alright. So Clint closes in an hour. Don't have enough time to get down to the beach as well. Oops. Demetrius wants a Jojo Cola that he's studying as part of his biological research. What ecosystems can we find in a can of Jojo Cola? We're doing day 2 because I met Clint. Okay, I'm just going to go straight to the beach and then I'm not going to run to Clint's first because I don't know if I'll have the time. Do that and get back. So we've now met Willie. Now I just need to get to Clint before he closes at 4. Here we are in Clint's 4-4. And now we're going to process some geodes. Geode. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is put everything I don't need in a chest. I don't need those, I'll pick those up later. I got so much copper. I could set one furnace going now, but no time passes while opening geodes, so I'll keep them on me though. But we'll put everything else away we don't need. So we get ourselves some star shards and some copper ore. We'll get some stone, copper ore. Next up is some star shards again, but we don't have the money for it, so we'll just sell our star shards and we get some more star shards. Yay! Get ourselves a frozen tear and a prismatic shard. Pretty much gets rid of all of our money woes. Copper ore. Get some gold ore. Then we want some jasper. Get some stone. Get a ghost crystal. A bixite. Some more star shards. Copper ore. Copper ore. Get ourselves a limestone and some gold ore. Get ourselves one jamborite, two jamborite, some celestine. Get some iridium ore. A dwarfish helm, elamite, copper ore, stone, and iridium ore. Sweet. Okay, let's make ourselves 3 furnaces. Don't have the stone for another one. I don't have the copper for another one anyway. And then just go boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And now we need to wait for these to finish. There's nothing else for us to do. I can't leave because I wouldn't be able to get back in. So we wait. Get an X because that's what I'm upgrading. And we wait again. So this is done. Once this is done, upgrade tools, and then we upgrade our axe. Thank you, Clint. Take all those. Sweet. All right, now we're going to run home to sort out our inventory issues. We've now got a chest, we've now got an axe, and we go, and for the rest of the day we focus on forage XP. We're going to chop down a lot of trees that have double seeds. And massacre the forest. Thank you, Kits. With real lightning. Magistrate acceptable to Her Majesty, user of the weed. So, Her Majesty is ER. It's probably going to be Stoner. Her Majesty is ER. So how do we get STON? Magistrate is ST Magistrate. Acceptable is on acceptable. It's definitely going to finish. There's definitely going to be ER in there somewhere. Anyway, let's leave. I need a Joja Cola, which is in the museum trash. Boom, Joja Cola. What is worth the least for me right now? That's worth 80 of us. How much is a Dwarvish Helm if you ship it? I have a feeling it's 100G. It's 100G. Dwarvish Helm is worth more than the Topaz. Could have sold the Topaz. I might need the Topaz for a quest though. Is it the stone? Did I ditch the stone? Yes, the stone. Alright, we head home. We're going to go via the saloon and stock up on the coffee. Ooh, excuse me. 15,000 G. I have coffee. Give me more coffee. One pumpkin soup. Is it just all coffee that I get? I can get 8 coffee. Useful for running around for the rest of today. I just drank 1. That'll take me to 7, 9, 11, 1. Another 3 for today. There's the rest for today. Tomorrow, I need to wait till 9 again. So at least another 2 for tomorrow. The day is just going to be spent in the mines. Completely, I believe. I will need to come back home and sell the geodes that I get because I need to do the house upgrade on the 4th. So another coffee to get me back home. I'm going to use up a lot of these salads right now. Let's grab another 2. I'm going to grab 1 more salad. There we go. Alright, out we go. Don't think about it too much more. Out we go. Doctor question Lance and being trivial. So this is an anagram of question Lance in. Questions 8, Lance is 5, brings up to 13, and brings up to 15. Oh no, my cookie. Let's put the chest there. No, don't eat the cookie. We need the cookie. All these can go in. I'm going to pick up those seeds. Put that down. I need another piece of coal, which I'll get on the farm. Locations. Farm foraging. Analyze file. Yeah, I get the coal now. Please put it in. I can go up, need that for tomorrow. Start getting my stone again. I should shut that. All the forage can stay. There's no fairy tonight. Even if the seed let me do it, it is raining tomorrow. That can go away. Keep the bamboo pole on me. Hoe can go away. I'll keep those on me. Furnaces can go away. I'll keep all those on me. Keep that on me. Keep that on me. Right. Inconsequential. Nice. It was an anagram. Alright, heading down to the forest. It's best to chop trees in the forest, because they respawn faster. Do I do a tour of the farm? Get all the double trees on the farm? And then just spend the rest of the day in the forest? I don't have to come back to the farm. I do a farm tour and then I just massacre the forest, because they grow back faster. That sounds like a plan. Take a screenshot. It's a lot easier to navigate with a screenshot than it is with anything else. To the right. You. Get myself a geode, because I can. Keep the stumps because they can still spawn trees. Alright. That, and chop down this tree. Ah! Where's my farm tour take me from here? kind of want to go up. Should chop as I go. More space for seeds. Gonna plant as much as I can in the forest as well. Leave the spots free for more seeds to spawn on the farm naturally. Each to back. This run is dynamically seeded, yes. It already is. No is going to about it, it already is. Okay, I have a shaker there, which I've already got apparently. Yup. That's not what I want. Right down here. The double coal rock down there. I'll grab that. What does it mean? Alright, now head on down here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Can't glitch into these sewers. No. There's no loading zone to get into the sewers. It's interacting with a tile. When you interact with the tile, then it checks for the prerequisite stuff. Suppose if I was using item injection, I could get in on the first day. Because then you just name yourself in a way that gives you the rusty key. But my glitches aren't going that far. Okay, so we're still leaving the horseradish there. We are now into the forest. I've got a map from previously. If things go extraordinarily well, and by that I mean if somehow all of our trees grow up in time, and there are enough of them, even if all my trees grow up, I still don't think it's going to get enough XP. But if somehow I get level 10 foraging by the 11th, then Krobus will move in on the 4th. Otherwise, he's going to move in on the 6th of summer. Okay, let's do some planting up here. Yeah, no. Alright. I'll focus all the doubles first. And then we'll do our massacre. First double. There's this one. Where did those come from? Where did that acorn and that pine cone come from? Why there? What? Did Leah walk through some things and they dropped? Thank you, Kit. I didn't toss them. When I came down earlier, can't run across. Okay, so I shook an acorn for a seed. And I shook a pine tree for a seed. I'm looking, hold on, I need to bring this across. So this here is a screenshot that I took on Tuesday. Basically, start of the day. This tree, so I'm on the shaking mode. This tree had a pine cone in it that I could shake out. And this tree there had an acorn in it that I could shake out. Did I planted those on the way up, didn't I? When I came down, I shook that pine cone. When I came down there, I shook that acorn. I had both those in my inventory when I ran up, and I planted them around here on the way back up to the farm. And Haley must have come, or Liam must have come and popped them out of the ground. Now, NPCs do try to avoid trees. I forget if they try to avoid I forget if they try to avoid like seeds and saplings. They try to avoid fully grown trees. Schedules for NPCs are set at the start of the day. So I can put those back down. And it could be that if they exist at the start of the day, then they will avoid them. Those are the seeds that I planted earlier. That's what has happened there. I could do with the extra move speed now. I'm going to wait till I've used enough energy. I need to fully cut these, by the way. If I want them to regrow, I need to fully cut them. So I need to fully cut that. Start planting these. Okay, we've got some good doubles down in here. I planted the acorn down there. Was there another shaker? That would have been from the farm. Now I kind of don't want to plant any seeds down here, because that's going to block spring onions from spawning. Spring onions is a little bit of XP. Let's leave all those. Cut down a tree, plant 2 more. I could be much more efficient with my pause buffering, but I don't care. Beer captain is Guinness. Okay, the tree massacre is about to begin. Let's start it down here. Hell at Guinness. It is so hard to see. Alright. Damn, I can't go there. Alright. Let's got some more trees. There's another one. It's blocking me. Is it stop? Our weekly sells one at a time now. Origin 2. Gonna run out of energy. I need to go move some kids from one bed to another bed. Be right back. How can you forget about Model T? It's moved to their own beds now. Alright, let's get some more of these planted. That's all the ones I had so far. There's a tree down there, you may live. Actually, no. There's not many. Oh, there's a hyper tree down here. Okay, we're gonna run up here. Is planted. Alright, you. Getting foraging XP fast is brutal. Give me another 3 trees. There's 2 around me right now, but they don't give seeds. I'm gonna run over here. Gonna plant these as we go. I should be able to get another 3, maybe 4 cut down. So I'm gonna eat my last salad. I'm going to be hurting for energy tomorrow. What am I going to do for energy tomorrow? That's a problem for Blade of a few weeks away to solve. Alright, 694 wood. Level 3 mining. New cooking recipe, miner's treat. Level 2 foraging, new cooking recipe, survival burger. And that is it. The social tab is looking more like what I wanted it to. No Clint. But look, we've got Q2 still hanging around. Got a lot more wood. I think we've got more foraging XP than we did last time. Less mining, but more foraging XP. How did our trees grow? Go have a look down there, but yeah, I'm not doing another day on stream. There's about 15 minutes left in my regular streaming time. It seems like more grew than last time. That's good. Yeah, this is why we massacre in the forest, is because they grow up faster. Oh no! I have to bring a chair. I can't come up this way. Why did that one have to grow? I can move that one. I had a completion of day 2 from Tuesday, but I had to redo it because a lot more this time. Because I met Clint when I wasn't supposed to. Yeah, all these are regrowing. That's good, that's what we want. All of these grew. This could be a problem. Spring onions down here. Oh, that one could be a problem if that grows. No, did not even think about that. Okay, it's another 24 XP there. I can cheer around this one this way, but I don't believe I can put a cheer there to go back the other way. I may end up having to ditch this specific tree there. Move that one. Move that one. But that is a problem for Future Blade. I'm not back to this challenge for about 3 or 4 weeks. Next week is Seeded Perfection Prep. The week after that I am not streaming. The week after that is the Seeded Perfection Run. The week after that is when we're back to our regular stuff. Cool. What is our daily luck this time? File, upload, save. The first version of this day we had negative 0.07. This time we have positive. We have a positive luck this time. So if we wanted, we could try pushing through the mines. But I may be best to just sit and geode farm. I'm not going to get much benefit from advancing in the mines. 694. My foraging XP is exactly the amount of wood I have in my inventory right now. I've got 694 foraging experience. I've got 694 wood. 901 mining XP. It's another 1200 mining XP. That is 600 rocks to break. I don't know what I'm going to do for energy. What am I going to do for energy? I've got no money. I've got a handful of spring onions. I've got the spicy eel, but that's like to be eaten early. I chugged through all of my salads. I could choose a seed that has good mushroom floors. That's pretty much the only reason to advance in the mines, is for the mushroom floors. I could advance in mushroom floors. I could advance in mines floors. I'm gonna need a lot of. I need 10,000 G by tomorrow. How many geodes is that? I could choose a seed that has a few prizzies in it. Maybe I do that for Thursday. I don't have seed requirements for Thursday, so maybe my seed requirements for that is money and geodes. I'm going to Clint's anyway to pick up my axe. I open up geodes, get prizzies, sell those. Here's my 10,000 G. I go upgrade my house. So that's what I do for the house money. I could advance in the mines for mushroom floors, get myself a few purple mushrooms. Make a whole heap of field snacks. If I get to floor 100, the star drop gives me 100 experience. If I choose a seed that has a few mushroom floors on good floors, and then just hope that that rolls well. I have some seeds I can sell, but it's Wednesday. Of course it is. You know, yeah, probably for Future Blade. Okay. 10 minutes left. I'm not going to start some puzzles. Stream tomorrow. I have a stream in 13 hours. That is a lockout match. A lockout in Minecraft. I love doing Minecraft lockouts. It's pretty much the only reason why I've learned how to play it properly. So that is tomorrow. Next Tuesday we will revisit the Seeded Perfection route. Iron out some kinks. Do some testing. We'll do the same on Thursday. That's going to be cool. I'm so looking forward to that, the proper Seeded Perfection run. It's going to be. I have had other day streams with draws. It's going to be interesting to see what my stats are like doing a stream during my day. It's going to be a bit of an experiment. How do I go during a big day stream? Are the numbers going to be enough to justify asking for less days at work and doing a day or two during the week, big streams during the day? Don't think it's going to take a lot. I don't think I'm ever going to get to the point to quit my day job, but maybe I scale the day job back and scale up some streams. I don't know. We'll see. That's one of the reasons why I want to try this during my daylight times. Because if it can help support me more, then that means that I will stream more. Because I really enjoy the streaming. If I can do it more, yay. Alright. Let's go find someone to raid. We'll kick the raid off. There. Won't kick the raid just yet, but we'll go choose someone to raid. Can probably finish off the cryptic. We choose someone to raid. Okay, in the follow list, there is, in the follow list in Stardew, there's Decipher. Did Decipher relatively recently. So let's go see what else is in the channel, in the category. No Wild on Night. Wild Refrain is one of the people who are doing the Minecraft lockout tomorrow. If I don't, but any other stream I want to raid, we'll go raid Decipher. Decipher's just started stream. Alright, who can we... That's not Stardew. I'm in the Stardew category and someone's got the title. MCC Practice, they're in Minecraft. Someone changed their name by accident. Someone's doing a 24-hour stream, but that's in Portuguese. Someone please do a community center in 1 year challenge, perfection in 2 year. Come on, dude. Get some challenges going in the category. Come on. No streamers stood out. So Decipher will just get our raid again. Alright, let's finish off the stream by looking at these cryptics. I've been missing all these follows. Thank you for the follows, everyone. I recognise one of those names in there. An hour ago, Eric FC followed. Eric FC is a really good Minecraft speedrunner. I think they got #1 in the around the Australian New Zealand region in the last season of the ranked Minecraft speedruns. So yeah, thank you for the follow. And everyone else that I missed. Recording equipment found in Deep Stack. Recording equipment. 4 or 5. The second word starts with a D. You can see like decks. It's not tape decks. And Deep Stack. That's an anagram. DECKS. That leaves tape decks. It is tape decks. There's a mistake in whim. That is 19 across. Whim seemed good. Cryptic clue 19A. Hey, it does work. Work with that fellow about to show longing. it's supposed... the third letter's supposed to be a P? But 15 down is definitely tape decks. Like an anagram of the words in there, I'd go more for a charade. Like what 19, the answer we got for 19 across. Work with that fellow about to show longing. Yeah. Work with that fellow about. Like an operation is work. With the fellow, with he, and then you anagram it with about. That probably does work about as much as whim. We definitely got to get tape decks in for 15 down. And then yeah, that seems to work as much as anything else. Third letter is definitely P. So yeah, let's get that in there. Cryptic answer 19A. Hope. Cryptic answer 15 down. Take X. This cryptic is so close to being done. Need to log off. Major Street acceptable to major user of. We don't have anything more of that. We're coming back to that. If we're working on down, so we were working on 15 down. Next is 17 down. Cryptic blue 17D. Down. Okay, I don't have the shorthand for the clue yet. I have shorthand for the answer, but not for the giving the clue. Interesting how Blade Humans didn't give me snark for that. Yeah, it's gonna be chastise. Ship it. Charles shortly over site work. Unyielding Australian block worker. Minecraft. Unyielding. Pretty sure that unyielding is going to be the straight part of this one. Worker is probably going to be ant. A-N-T. Adamant. How is AD unyielding? The A is Australian block. M is block. Block is dam. Australian dam work. Yep. Ship it. Torture ends with footballer in sharp emotional pang. Torture ends, that could be like the T and the E. Twangs. Almost. Twinges. Twinge. Yeah, that's where the torture ends. That's the T and the E. Footballer. Wing. Like a winger. Sharp emotional pang. Yeah, it's a position. Ship it! For change, licked half in hijinks. Looks like frolic. It's definitely frolic. Anagram of 4, half of licked. I'm shipping that one. Cryptic answer C. Frolic. Help if I spelt frolic correctly. Oh, invalid clue. It wasn't me that misspelt frolic. I thought I had short-handed current as well. Thank you, Nick. Sorry, you're not Nick, you're Kits. Knockback road. Oh. Knockback Foddy. Knockback Foddy Island. That's Rhode Island. Knockback Foddy Island students for shrimp-like crustaceans. Krill. Shrimp-like crustaceans. Krill. Knockback. Rhode Island, that's the R-I students. Is it L for learners? Double L's? Anyway, ship it. You got it pissed. Come on, Key, ship it. some point I'm going to stealthily add in a points system. I'll start saving who adds the answers in. And I won't tell anybody. And then all of a sudden there'll be a leaderboard. Rough edge, back massage, right? I'll have to sort out a typo system. If I do that, I'll probably do it at the same time that I have the answers in there as well, so that it would only accept the clue if it was correct, and then you'd get the points. Rough edge seems like an anagram of... I can't be an anagram of edge. Rough edge, that could be the straight part of the clue. Rub. Back massage is rub. Inconsequential is correct, so U is definitely the second letter. Burr is a rough edge, yes. Back massage. Massage is rub, and then you put that back and you add in right. Great answer. Kit got it just before Signeron. Trouble is though, if I do implement a point system, then people are going to rush to get the answer in. And it's going to remove discussion. So maybe I don't. Just leave it as it is. Storekeeper's standard is to stand by Elliot. Stock. Stockists. Standard is stock. Is, so stock is, and then TS. TS Elliot. A storekeeper is a stockist rather than a stackist. I'm going to ship this one. Cryptic answer stockists. Silly fellow human. Cryptic answer current stockists. Current doesn't work. 14A stockists. I need to put in special sass for if it's me. If it's giving sass and it detects that it's me, just have some special sassy remarks. We had an answer for this one, didn't we? Does it still fit? Punk. We had lace. Oh, that definitely doesn't fit. Etui? Which is apparently a small case. Okay. It's present, it's a visual one. The Tuileries. The E from the. Then TUI. Ship it. Magistrate acceptable to Her Majesty, user of the weed. Well, it's not stoner. Oh, smoker. Acceptable is okay. Her Majesty is ER, and somehow magistrate is SM. And I think Mki said smoker just before I did. So ship it. SM stands for Stipendiary Magistrate. Cool. Ship it, and then there is one last one. Each to back Queens, New Yorkers. Easterners would probably do it. Easterners. How does it fit cryptically? So New Yorkers will be Easterners. That's the straight part. Queens, that would be ERS. It's a sort of fake house in there because Queens is a borough in New York. Thank you for the follow. Eastern. Yeah, short for H. Stern is the back. Yeah, must be each. Yeah, but yeah, stern is back, like back of a ship. Ship it. Do it. Oh, it's astern. And then eastern is E. All done. Well done. Well done, everyone. We not only killed the last 10 minutes of the stream, we went 20 minutes overtime. Let's go raid Decipher. Let's do a quick run through of the answers. Alright, going across. Site, hard cheese. Nouvelle cuisine. Parole, aptitude, stockists, etui. Hope, unstudied, sideways, smoker, inconsequential, Easterners, Alec going down. Canapé. Chest dies. Trua. Take decks. Neglect. Twinge. Ally. Kidney bean. Decapitate. Burr. Poison. Element. Etiquette. Krill. Exegesis. Frolic. Done. Well done. Raid Decipher XL. Raid has been created. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We got through day 2 again. This Forage XP is going to be tough. There's not enough trees on the map. Like, there just isn't. So we're going to try, but there just isn't. We've got money issues, got energy issues. That's Future Blade's problem. I'll be back in 12.5 hours for a Minecraft lockout. I need to go to bed so that I can get up again. Alright. I have a lot of fun with these streams, and hopefully you do too. This challenge won't make an appearance for about another month. Keep an eye on the YouTube channel. There will be a video going up very soon. It's the Mythbusters video, which I hope you enjoy. Anyway, I need to go to bed. See you in 12.5 hours if you're awake at that point. Minecraft lockout, a lot of fun. Lovely streams. Alright, yeah. Thanks for all the subs, all the bits, all the follows, all the kind words. No thanks for the unkind words. I didn't see any, but yeah, no thanks for those. Bye.